Hello again, Patty's Hobby World, along with my cat, Lucy Avocado. She is making her debut today, and I'm going to let her just walk across my page and let her do what she normally does. And we're going to talk about Mariola Budex. Come on, Lucy. Come on, you got to get down. Mariola Budex, another great coloring illustrator. I was starting to work with hair color, and there you go. And I just found, once again, I found these coloring books on other ladies' channels as I was watching video content on their channels, and I'm like, oh my God, that's a beautiful. And I went to research and I found it. So here we go. Here's a little girl on the bench with her kitty. Today I was trying to achieve realistic hair color. And then I was trying to get the kitty to look like she has a lot of hair. So I'm going to scroll in because I want you to be able to see her hair. Okay, so it's still not trying to get okay. Just wanted you to see how realistic her hair is. Okay, 3 colors, 3 shades of the same, particularly the same family. Primacolor pencils. I used, I believe, the brightest yellow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sharing the pencils with you like the other girls do. The brightest of yellows, and then I did a little olive pencil in the middle, in the crevices to create this beautiful braid effect. Start with your light, your highlight, where her shiny hair is, the light, and then move to your mediums, and then always blend in. And this is going to take some time. It's not going to be like 1, 2, 3. You're going to constantly color, blend in. Here's a little shiny spot here, which we call highlights, and then her beautiful braid. And then you can see her ponytail down at the bottom. Okay? I'm going to see if I can bring this page up to the camera, because I really want you to see the detail, but I'm not getting a clear so I'm going to zoom all the way out. There. How about that? So you see all that highlighting? Now areas of dark here created by the bow. You can see the hair, literally the hair marks on the kitty. And I figured I'd make her hair the same color as the little girl's hair. Okay? I'm going to show you up a little bit more the detail. Now I'm going to go out just a little bit more. I'm learning my new camera, guys, so bear with me. My son is going to have to come back in and... Alright, so there you have it. I made a simple red pant with a white blouse. Don't forget, when you're working with white, your shading colors will be gray. Her little boot and a little bit of grass and the bench to create a realistic, natural looking bench. And look at those 2 tails. Perfect. Okay? Her skin color is pale. I used the lightest color pale marker pencils for her face. Alright? The next one I did, this is Mariola Budex. This one is from Emmanuel Collin from Coleridge World. I'm working with hair color again. I was teaching myself hair color, shading. Okay, her hair is orange. I like to call it like a strawberry orange, but I think the previous picture is strawberry orange. To create the dimensions in her hair. Her skin color is a pale. I did the peaches for her face, pale, and then I did her hair, her flowers yellow. Always remember, the crevices create the illusion that the flower is pops off the page. It's pretty nice, isn't it? I love this. I love this. And I just found out watching another channel that this picture came from Coleridge Wild, Emmanuel Collins. So if you want to get her book. Okay. This little lady, I purchased the page. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. I got off of Etsy, but I don't know the author. It didn't show the color, the coloring book. So if anybody knows, leave it in the comments. And I'll zoom back out. I'm not getting a clear picture for some reason. But I'm going to work on that. And same thing, highlighting. And I want to show you her blouse. So if I can get this in. I like to leave some of the little girl's blouses white. But if you see the shading, how I achieved that beautiful puffiness to her blouse. Then her eyes, and then her hair. As you see, I kind of braided her hair at the top of her forehead. And then you see the attempt to create a beautiful leaf behind her. Her earrings. And her pink bow. I'm just going to see if I can get you in. There you go. All right. All right. I'll zoom in just a little bit so you can see her. The next one I did is the little witch. And this is from, once again, Mariola Budex. I am having trouble coloring in black. I would have loved to have colored her hat in black and get that kitty in black as well, and her boots. So, but what I did do this time is I attempted to do a background. So I did her background in yellow to represent the moon. And I went with green hair and tried to make the best of her pumpkin. Let me see if I can bring her in a little bit more. To show you her braid. 3 shades of color. And then a little bit of black. I'm sorry for the zooming in. All right, so you see that? That takes time. That's not going to happen in a couple of minutes. That braiding technique is going to take some time. And as everybody knows, when they color, you're going to need time when you color. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. But if you could see that braiding. There. Okay? So I'm going to bring her down. And then zoom her in. All right. This is when I think this is when I started beginning to use some of my the Gamasol for blending and creating a more softer transition between colors. All right, here's another one from Mariola Budex. Same coloring techniques, green and pink. I made the little fairy up there red, giving her an apple. But the goal of this was her hair. I'm going to try to zoom in again. I wanted to give her black hair. So I spent a lot of time coloring grays, blacks, to try to achieve a natural looking hair color. And then I even threw some whimsical pieces of hair in the wind, and you can see just some of the flare, some of the hair leaving her head. All right, so I hope you liked that one. And you can see the definition in here to create that beautiful ruffle. All right, so we'll zoom out. And there you can see her in full regalia. All right. Another one of Mariola Budex coloring pages. This is a little girl in her pajamas. So I'm working with hair color here. So I wanted to go back to orange. And then I tried to create a nice, soft, fluffy illusion to her pajamas. And like I said, in here for the hearts, I did 3 shades just to give it some more dimension. I could have done a solid red heart in there, but I didn't want to do that. And then even with the hearts here, I created the illusion that the heart is kind of plumpy. So you can kind of see it kind of pops off the page. Her skin color is a little bit more peachy this time instead of more pink. And I did use the Gamasol to blend, to create this beautiful blending in her hair. And we'll go over Gamasol blending products in another video. And there's a lot of blending products and videos that you can watch. All right. The next one is the little girl with her teddy. Here again, I'm still having trouble coloring black. So what I did was I used a black marker and tried to create a really shiny patent leather shoe for her. This time I tried to make her hair a little bit more brunette and try to use a different color. I'm so used to using blues and yellows. This time my grandson picked the color pencil for her dress. So he picked a little bit of lavender. And then I made her purple, her bow. Here in her bow, let me see if I can zoom in. I did some polka dots. And you could have colored this ribbon any color you wanted. I'm having trouble zooming in, so I don't know why it's not focusing and setting for some reason. So okay, so there you have it. All right, this is just what I colored. And here's another one. All right, this is probably one of my better ones. Although I think they're all good, but this one I really spent a lot of time on. The cherries, her hair, making sure that bow, her ribbon in her hair was perfect. Even her little jeans, I even stitched the jeans with a little white stitching to create a nice pair of jeans for her. Oh, okay, that's perfect. Even the shell and the rocks, the snail. And then I tried to use three, four different colors of greenage to color all of her background. Okay, I hope you like her. Another Mariola Budex Coloring creation. All right. Now this lady was my first attempt at coloring complexion and hair. She's actually my first one. And this is after looking at many other channels, kind of getting some inspiration. And then I went back and I did her. So I colored her eyes. Blue. Her complexion is peachy color. And then a little bit of blonde, dirty blonde hair. Now her tattoos I left really soft. So it wouldn't distract from her beautiful face. And her lip color is a little orangey peach with that little white highlighting to give it that little glossy look. So I hope you like her. Okay. Another Mariola Budex creation. This one, it was one of my really good ones. I tried to really define her hair. That takes a lot of time coloring hair to get the effect that you want to get. So you just sit there and achieve the highlights, the shadows, the dark areas. Her skin color is more of a very pale olive. A little bit of makeup, nice red lip color. And then her crown. I want you to see this. I'm hoping, let me see if I can pick it up. When I did her crown, I wanted her diamonds to sparkle. So what I did was, with the gel pen, I created little starlets in the diamonds. Now, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can. Do you see that? And I'm going to have to get my son to help me with, but there you have it. So her crown, all the diamonds, I did the diamonds in a light ice blue and just shaded the ice blue. That is it. And then I created with my gel pen these little stars to create that little diamond illusion effect in her crown. So I hope you can see that. She turned out really pretty. She turned out really pretty. So I want to color more ladies with crowns. And because the crowns are just amazing. All right. The next lady I did, another Mariola Budex. I love her work. I did. This time I wanted to make her really dark brunette and make those pearls pop right out of her hair. And I think I practiced more with that rose in her hair, and I think I did a real good job with the rose. The rose took 3-4 different colors, Prismacolor pencils, and that probably took everywhere about 40 minutes to achieve. Same thing with her beautiful golden key. I did a little sparkly there to show that there was a nice diamond there. Same thing with her earring. I did a nice sparkle. And I spent a lot of time with her hair wreath coloring the leaves. Okay. She's another olive color lady. And then of course I did her blouse in a nice pretty blue. All right. She came out really well. That's when I really got into coloring faces and hair. So This page was also bought off of Estes. All right. Now this next one, I don't know who she's from. I bought the page off Estes once again, but I did a little geisha girl, and here she is. And just try to create colors that were consistent with kimonos. And then I tried to color, she had to have black hair. And I tried to color her black hair. I'm still having trouble coloring with black. So guess what? That's marker with a little bit of scratch out. But I did her skin color very pale. Very pale. So I hope you like it. Thank you for watching my channel. Please watch the whole video and get inspiration. Okay, take my techniques with you so when you color, you can achieve your masterpiece in your own way. Share, like, and subscribe. And if you want to ensure that you get all of my video postings to my channel, hit that bell and you will get notified every time I post a video. Thank you very much. And once again, stay inspired and color.